Hello everybody, welcome to my 7th tutorial, Layouts and Layout Manager in Java. How do we define a layout? The way in which the parts of something are arranged or laid out is called a layout. Relating this to programming, the way in which texts or pictures are set out on a page or the process of setting out material on a page is known as a layout. Layout Manager. A layout manager is an object that implements the layout manager interface and determines the size and position of the components within a container. Although components can provide size and alignment hints, a container's layout manager has the final say on the size and position of the components within the container. Java has the following layouts: BorderLayout, BoxLayout, CardLayout, FlowLayout, GridBagLayout, GridLayout, GroupLayout, and SpringLayout. Now let's look at each layout in detail. BorderLayout is the default layout manager for the content pane of a JFrame, JWindow, JDialog, JInternal frame, and JApplet. Place components against any of the 4 borders of the container and in the center. The component in the center fills the available space. You do not need to specify all 5 areas of the container. The BoxLayout class puts components in a single row or column. It respects the component's requested maximum sizes and also lets you align components. The CardLayout class lets you implement an area that contains different components at different times. A card layout is often controlled by a combo box, with the state of the combo box determining which panel group of components the card layout displays. An alternative to using card layout is using a tab pane, which provides similar functionality but with a predefined GUI. FlowLayout is the default layout manager for every JPanel. It simply lays out components in a single row, starting a new row if its container is not sufficiently wide. Both panels in CardLayout demo shown previously use FlowLayout. GridBagLayout is a sophisticated, flexible layout manager. It aligns components by placing them within a grid of cells, allowing components to span more than one cell. The rows in the grid can have different heights and grid columns can have different widths. GridLayout simply makes a bunch of components equal in size and displays them in the requested number of rows and columns. GroupLayout is a layout manager that was developed for use by GUI builder tools, but it can also be used manually. GroupLayout works with the horizontal and vertical layouts separately. The layout is defined for each dimension independently. Consequently, however, each component needs to be defined twice in the layout. The find window shown is an example of a group layout. SpringLayout is a flexible layout manager designed for use by GUI builders. It lets you specify precise relationships between the edges of components under its control. For example, you might define that the right-left edge of one component is a certain distance, which can be dynamically calculated from the right edge of a second component. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe.